The man with the Sharingan blinked. Naruto Uzumaki, I ask that you come with us. Look at him, Itachi. He's shaking in his sandals, the shark man chuckled. Itachi? Naruto thought. He's an Uchiha, so that must mean this is the man that killed Sasuke's clan. Haku's hand slowly crept towards her pouch, planning to throw a senbon. I would not attempt that, girl, Itachi stated, never once looking away from Naruto. We are only here for the Jinchuriki, but if you get in our way, we will kill you. Naruto glanced back at Haku, nodding firmly. Haku frowned, but moved her hand away from her pouch. Where are you taking me? Naruto asked, venom in his voice. Somewhere you'll be nice and safe with the Akatsuki until it's time to pull that demon out of you, the shark man explained, showing his jagged teeth. Enough, Kisame, Itachi ordered. If you do not come with us, boy, we will have to use force. I know you do not want that. Naruto cursed under his breath. He didn't have many options. If he attacked, he would most certainly lose. Itachi killed the entire Uchiha clan, single-handedly, and his partner had to be just as strong. In addition, they were in the middle of a town. He couldn't risk endangering them. I remember Pervy Sage mentioning the name Akatsuki before, but what did he mean by taking the fox out of me? If they do that, I'll die just like my mom. Do they plan to do something with the Nine Tails? Whatever it is, it can't be good, and I would prefer not to die. I must get away from this place. At least then I have a chance to defend myself. Itachi and Kisame's gaze never wavered, Naruto clenching his jaw in frustration. Haku had been around Naruto long enough to know what he was about to do. She had no choice but to follow his lead. Slowly, Naruto walked out of the room, Kisame behind him. Don't even think of running, otherwise I'll chop a leg off. Naruto didn't reply, gathering chakra. Itachi was in front of him, but both would sense it soon. Combining soul speed and flying phoenix should give me enough speed to outrun them. Naruto intentionally tripped over his own feet, Kisame chuckling behind him. Look at this kid, he's getting scared. To think we thought the Nine Tails would be the toughest to get. Itachi turned to look at Naruto, but it was too late. The man's eyes went wide as Naruto flew underneath his legs thanks to a burst of wind-powered fire. He was on the other end of the hallway before Itachi threw a pair of kunai. He flew out the nearest window, the two cloaked men directly behind him. They're too fast, I can't outrun them for long. Naruto landed on a nearby rooftop, Haku already waiting for him. We have to get out, away from the civilians and wait for Jiraiya, Naruto shouted, picking up Haku without a second thought. The Yuki let out a yelp as he pushed off the building. The two flew over the town, Kisame and Itachi continuing their pursuit across the rooftops. Naruto knew they were only toying with him. They could easily knock him out of the sky whenever they wanted. Itachi! Naruto and Haku recognized the voice, landing in the streets which was largely empty. The few civilians that were there were staring at Sasuke. His Sharingan was spinning violently, glaring at Itachi. What are you doing here? Naruto asked his teammate. The boy didn't even notice Naruto and Haku. Every fiber of his being focused on the other Uchiha. Brother, Itachi blinked. What are you doing here? I'm here to kill you, Sasuke raged, a dark aura engulfing him. Naruto glanced back at Haku as fear settled in. Get the civilians away from here. If you see Pervy Sage, tell him to get here as soon as possible. Haku nodded, running off. Naruto turned back as Sasuke activated Chidori. The curse mark crawled across half his body, the lightning becoming bright and denser. I've been waiting, training for this moment, Sasuke seethed. This is where you die! Sasuke dashed up the building, intending to cut down Itachi. Naruto moved to intercept him, but was too late. Itachi caught the boy's fist, the lightning dispersing through his arm. Sasuke felt like they would burst, his older brother staring down at him blankly. No emotion was in them, not even annoyance. After all this time, you are still weak. Itachi squeezed Sasuke's wrist, cleanly breaking it. Sasuke couldn't hold in the pain, letting out a cry of agony. Kisame jumped in front of the two Uchiha, grinning. Naruto barely used soul speed to jump onto a nearby rooftop. He couldn't reach Sasuke. The boy was then thrown to the ground, Itachi holding him down by the throat. Foolish little brother, you should not have followed me here. You are too weak to defeat me. You shall always be weak. You take that back! Itachi turned his head just in time to block Naruto's wind-powered kick. Kisame reached out for the boy. The blonde used flaming palm to defend against the shark man and break free of Itachi's grip. How dare you treat your own brother like this, Naruto growled, feeling his chakra begin to boil. How dare you make him go through so much pain? Naruto dashed once more, Kisame blocking the way. Naruto reared his fist back, landing a punch against the wrapped blade. A burst of steam forced Kisame's feet to dig into the ground. You're stronger than expected, kid, Kisame chuckled. Naruto gritted his teeth, channeling boil style once more. He slammed his foot in the ground, causing it to break apart. Naruto placed his hand on the ground, the stone fragments shooting up at Kisame's face. The distraction was enough to slip past him, aiming a pink flame at Itachi. The Uchiha merely blinked. Naruto stopped in his tracks as his scorched style was engulfed by an even stranger fire. A single black flame appeared out of nowhere, swiftly eating away at Naruto's attack. Within seconds it was gone, the black flame dispersing just as quick. Naruto could feel the heat radiating from the black fire. It almost caused him to be grabbed by Kisame. He jumped just in time, but even then, he could tell Kisame was hiding his true speed. Both him and Itachi were holding back. You're really getting on my nerves. I think I will cut off one of your legs now. Art of the Raging Lion's Mane. Itachi and Kisame were forced to jump away as jagged white hair attempted to skewer them. Jiraiya appeared at Sasuke's side, a toad landing beside him. The toad drew a katana, jumping at Kisame. Seriously? I thought you had him handled, Itachi. Apparently he saw through my genjutsu, Itachi replied. Come, Kisame. Our orders were to not engage the Sannin. Kisame pushed back his toad opponent, bringing his bandage-bound sword down on it, turning it to smoke. Itachi jumped to his side. This is not the last time you shall see the Akatsuki, Itachi declared, transforming into a flock of pitch-black crows. Both men disappeared in the flock, no trace of their chakra remaining. Jiraiya glanced in every direction, making sure they had left. After he was certain, he turned to Sasuke, Naruto and Haku running up to them. Jiraiya performed the summoning jutsu, a small toad appearing at his side. He did a set of hand signs, performing a healing ninjutsu on the Uchiha. The boy's wrist was broken. His Chidori created burn marks along his arm. His throat was in bad condition as well. He would recover physically, but when Naruto stared into his two-tomoed Sharingan, there was only anger and fear. The trio could hear him muttering something under his breath, but couldn't determine what. Other than that, Sasuke wasn't conscious. Naruto had never seen him like this, and it made his stomach churn. If only he was faster, stronger. He promised Sasuke he would help him. but he'd failed. Naruto slammed his fist on the ground in frustration. Who were those guys? Haku asked, silently placing her hand on Naruto's shoulder to calm him down. Itachi Uchiha and Kisame Hoshigaki, 2 S-rank rogue shinobi. Kisame defected not long before Zabuza's attack on the Mizukage, taking with him one of the famous blades of the 7 ninja swordsmen. Itachi left after he massacred the rest of the Uchiha, excluding his younger brother Sasuke. After leaving, both joined the Akatsuki, who are easily identified by their cloaks. Who are these Akatsuki, and what do they want with the Nine Tails? Naruto growled. Jiraiya didn't reply, pointing at the growing mass of frightened civilians. The toad finished healing Sasuke as best it could, putting him to sleep. Jiraiya summoned another toad, which used its long tongue to carry Sasuke. Where are you sending him? Haku asked. Back to the leaf. Itachi and Kisame must have shown up there. Sasuke found out and ran after them without looking back. And since we are on the road, he will only be a hindrance in his current mental state. Jiraiya placed his hand on the two Chunin, the group reappearing in their hotel room via a body flicker. Now, to answer your question, Naruto, I should have told you sooner. The Akatsuki is an organization of rogue shinobi from several villages. As far as I've learned, they have one goal: to capture all 9 of the tailed beasts by pulling them out of their Jinchuriki. Naruto and Haku were silent, the blonde's face turning white. Why? He asked. Jiraiya shrugged. Any number of reasons. All I know is that they want the tailed beasts and will hunt their Jinchuriki relentlessly until they get them. Luckily, there is one piece of good news. They must capture the tailed beasts in order. Then why are they already coming for me? Naruto asked. They wanted to see how much of a resistance they would receive from the hidden leaf, so they could prepare accordingly in the future, Jiraiya explained. In addition, they're still on the hunt for the other tailed beasts. It may be years until they truly begin their hunt. Even I don't know the whereabouts of the other Jinchuriki, and my spy network is the best of the 5 great nations. So that's why you wanted to take me as a student? Naruto answered. That is part of it, Jiraiya admitted. Whatever they have planned, it cannot be good for any of the hidden villages. And so I need to make you as strong as possible before they come after you again. And so, after the next Hokage is named, I plan to take you on a training trip of sorts. Time away from the village will allow you to focus solely on getting stronger. Naruto frowned. That might be a problem, considering my deal with Zabuza. Who knows when he'll call for me and Haku to help him with the Mizukage. Jiraiya groaned. I forgot about that. Well, hopefully you get in some training before then. I'd rather you not fight against another Jinchuriki without preparation. The Mizukage is a Jinchuriki? Naruto and Haku blurted out in shock. Yes, of the 3 tails. A large turtle with a spiked shell. The man's name is Yagura, the youngest Kage since Minato. Due to how the hidden mist has been structured for the last few decades, he quickly made it up the ranks, gaining full control over the 3 tails. Full control? Naruto mused aloud. Yes, he can call upon the beast's power whenever he wishes, without any adverse effects, unlike you and the fox. Naruto frowned, new thoughts swirling in his head. He was forced to put them aside for now, as he needed to sleep. The next day they would continue towards Tsunade, and he had a feeling he needed all his strength, physically and mentally, to make her come back to the leaf. If you like what you just heard, consider hitting the subscribe button and bell icon to get notified about new videos. If there's a part you've missed, then check out the entire playlist on screen. If you like this story, please share it with your fellow anime lovers. Any support helps a lot. That's all for now. This is Ninja Kai, disappearing in a golden flash.